Day by day, there's endless of erotic screenshots of Mani. Day by day, you encounter creepy accounts glorifying and worshipping an animated high school girl. But despite the weird fandom, that's not even the main issue with the show. My Dress Up Darling follows the most basic rom-com stereotypes. We have the boring, no spine, beta bitch-made main character who suddenly meets the most popular girl in school. Then the popular girl Mani, for no reason at all, falls for a generic main character. My Dress Up Darling is not realistic in the slightest. There's no way a girl you just met will come to your house with nothing but a bikini on, and during the measurements flaunts how sexually attractive she is. What kind of deranged creep we even believe this is what high schoolers do? What kind of strange fantasy are these people having believing stuff like this will ever happen to them? For all my Dress Up Darling fans, I have to be honest and give you some godly advice. Number 1, take a shower, you probably smell like cock and balls. Number 2, go outside because this shit is never happening to you. Number 3, please don't be a gojo. Don't be a man that's an absolute wuss with no substance. You gotta man up, keep your right hand to yourself, put that goddamn lotion away. Get off the mining hentai, you sick bastard. Work on yourself and go out and make you happy. Because believing you end up in a fantasy of My Dress Up Darling is not it, my guy. Sorry for telling the truth, but you are never gonna meet a perfect girl like Mani. You people glorify Mani like she's a goddess. Mani is just a perfect angel that could do no wrong. What's the point of being in a setting where it's meant for two characters to grow, yet the main heroine is already a goddess with no flaws? She's only in the show for the fan service and to be everyone's favorite waifu. I love gigging his content, but people like that claiming Mani's the best girl makes me sick to my stomach. Of course she's gonna be the best girl. The writers put little effort into her character. She's already every weeb's dream woman. Who wouldn't want a girl that watches anime, cosplay, looks absolutely amazing? The writers knew what they were doing with Mani, but they didn't have to constantly shove her tits in our face. Every episode is not a moment of hesitation to show one of Mani's assets. There's not a single episode we don't have Gojo smacking his meat. There's not one episode we don't see Gojo being an absolute beta. This man Gojo is one of the most down bad characters in anime. He's up there with Senpai from Nagato, and you should know how much I despise him. And things get even worse when they introduce that Lolly cosplayer, and of course she has to be a tsundere. This show gets more generic by the day, and speaking on said Lolly, she also has a little sister in middle school that the writers of course have to shove her in their creepy fantasy. My Dress Up Darling is just a poor excuse for a romance anime. The fan service is the only reason for this show's popularity. Good romance anime doesn't need fan service or borderline hentai clips in order to capture their audience. Good romance anime doesn't need the boring main character trope to be good. It's just a trend now in anime to make all the terrible fan service written shows popular. I just wish this genre of shitty anime become irrelevant. I don't need Mani constantly screaming for Gojo while not noticing she's in her bra. I don't need to see Gojo constantly being absolute beta around Mani. If you have feelings for her, you're to the point where she comes and goes from your place even though it's your grandfather. What's so hard to just gain the spine and confess your feelings? You guys already played a part of a couple. Why not make it official? But of course I'm forgetting, this isn't a good romance anime. Like, why do we constantly have to spend seasons upon seasons for the main characters to be together? Relationships don't suddenly end when one person confesses to the other. There's so much more a story can do when the two main characters are committed. I just hope in the future that there's a wholesome romance anime for once, and not one that makes me reconsider my life choices.